then gives people... Go ahead.
Is this correct? Because this is how I remembered the past two. They seemed like it followed this trajectory. Was Zilla records and goes through the questions, and he gives them to Ivory, and then there's an open question period, and then Blaze just hops in, and then he has a laundry list of questions to ask. It seems like that happened last time, and this happened again. I don't know if I'm wrong.
You are correct.
Pop is popping and locking. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
Hey, everyone, and welcome back. I don't even know what episode we're on.
49.
Hey, everyone, and welcome back to episode 49 of the Papa Mags Podcast. Mags, we can get our NFTs off of Thetadrop.
Can we? Does the website say that?
I'm not sure the website's been updated. We've been getting some complaints about that, actually.
We have. We've been having all sorts of issues with these 3 other interns I hired, and now we have a rogue intern going around, so I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Is that Larry, Mo, and Curly?
Are the interns we hired?
Yeah. So
we have Pat still, I think, right? And I think I hired 3 because I don't know, whatever. And then there's a intern X now who volunteered an NFT TBD from my collection for some sushi cat contest. Did you see this?
I didn't see that, no.
Oh, yeah. So Sushi Cat, friend of the Pinecast, she's behind all these cool jingles and what have yous. And she had a very cool Cooking with Sushi stream last week. And Zilla and me were talking about like getting her to 300. One of these new interns must have overheard and used our account to launch a contest. So for people who get sushi to 300 follows on Theta.tv. So apparently I'm stuck again with something.
The interns are very willing to give away your NFTs.
Yeah, a little too willing.
Yeah.
But everyone should, though, should go on to Theta.tv/sushicat and follow her. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a follow, right?
It's a follow.
Hit the heart, right?
Yeah, smash it.
Just
smash it.
So officially, we can tell you now scientifically what a few weeks equals in mathematical terms. So the new definition of a few weeks is 329 days, 20 hours, and 55 minutes. So just keep that in mind when, so if someone's going to tell you it's a few days, you got to do some math now, all right? But we got a base point as to what a few weeks is.
I didn't see any seconds in that.
Yeah, that was a little too scientific for us.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know what our shtick's going to be now. We're probably going to lose some listeners after this because they were only tuning in to find out how long it's been to get these NFTs off. Because, okay, so Thetadrop fixed the domain issue, and then now they did this NFT thing. But the email I saw, though, correct me if I'm wrong, said most NFTs?
Yeah, I can't confirm all because I don't own all. I'm not sure if BitBoy can be withdrawn, but the pineapples can be withdrawn and Symbies can be withdrawn. Those are the...
Oh, the Symbies can be withdrawn?
Yep.
Have you withdrawn any Symbies yet?
I have not withdrawn any Symbies. I'm actually... Because right now, actually, we got the burn going on Thetadrop. So, you need to keep your OG vault NFTs on Thetadrop in order to burn them to get the VROAs. And I'm just kind of waiting on what the syndicate platform is going to be before I make a decision on what to do with my Symbies.
Okay. And plus though, we're in this thing that's only through Thetadrop, correct, for the burn thing?
Yeah, well, Thetadrop, you have to have on Thetadrop. Absolutely.
Right.
And, it's kind of the same story for me with pineapples while we're on the subject, because I'm not sure what the process of this whitelist for the bananas is going to look like whether it's going to be Theta Pass through Thetadrop or if they're going to integrate a MetaMask solution. So as far as pineapples go, I'm on hold there too. I think it's really funny that this happened like
When it
right
did.
before the banana drop, because I mean, talk about throwing a wrench in the plans here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm the same. I had quite a few, so I sent some off already to test it, and and those went off instantly, man. It wasn't like when the Tygons initially you could take them off. That one was like an hour or so. You'd get notification that they came off. This is I'm getting a text message instantly saying my transaction went through or whatever.
Okay, nice. And yeah, so speaking of the whitelist, obviously the banana drop is coming up, and we got a little more information about whitelisting for the drop. So right now, if you hold a Pine Mudra, you get one free time capsule, which I think is pretty cool. They're called time capsules. If you hold one Pine, you get 50% off of a capsule. If you hold 10 Pines, you get 50% off of another capsule. And if you are a member of the Banana server, then you get a whitelist at full price, so guaranteed. So
Guaranteed.
if you own 10 Pines and a Mudra, then you basically can get 4 Pines for the price of 2, which I think is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, agreed. That's cool. That's cool.
So, I mean, since we're talking about the banana drop, I mean, honestly, man, the more I think about this, the more I think it is the absolute right move for pineapples and the Rare Robot brand in general. If we just stuck on Thetadrop and Theta, I'm not sure how much exposure we're really going to get. It's like I feel like we've have maximum exposure unless you can get new people over to Thetadrop, which happens in like very trickling manner, if at all.
Right.
You're not going to get any movement on the project. I mean, for some people to go out and say, "Oh, nothing's going on. He took all the money." Dude, we got the Grove that is basically ready to go. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about the banana drop too. Like I think that literally a good banana drop is going to be great for pineapples. And, if you don't want to be a part of the banana drop, you don't have to be a part of the banana drop. But I feel like the bananas are a bridge for the pineapples success. That's my opinion. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, you know how I feel. We do talk about this a bit. We were talking about it a little bit before when we went on. And look, if you don't like it, you don't. I don't want to. I'm not going to argue with you. Don't get involved with it. It's not worth arguing over. It's not worth holding your hand over. I don't have time to do it. And like you said, Thetadrop isn't really attracting more people. And now everyone has the access to get off. I was talking with Dole today, and he was telling me that James, the Red Robot, he made him the custom General Dole, right? That's awesome. And apparently it took months from when it was done for Thetadrop to get it to him. Months. Like he was waiting for a while. That's not the kind of control that you'd like to have over the project. Now, I think Thetadrop's gotten better in regards to airdrops and challenges and stuff like that, but it's the move, and we're gonna have more eyes on it being on Ethereum. And I like the bananas. Look, I love the pines more, believe it or not. I love the pines, but there's more stuff they'll be able to do with these dynamic NFTs. But and then now back to the pines. There's been multiple like trailers for the Nemesis Grove project coming out, and that's what we're saying is so funny because hey, why don't they focus on pines? I just got a message tonight. Why don't they focus on pines? Like motherfucker, they're focusing on pines. There's nonstop fucking shit about the Grove coming out. Oh, what's that gonna that's gonna be great for them. But I mean, this isn't pines aren't financial advice. Theta people have already said that PFP projects are shit essentially, and also NFTs are investments from two separate people with Theta. So I mean, if whatever, we've beat that a bit too, I think.
Yeah, and honest question here. How can the bananas, like, how does the banana drop damage pines?
It doesn't.
I don't see how it possibly could. I really don't, because you're bringing more eyes onto the project through another project. You're reaching out into a new pool of buyers to get eyes on the Pine project through a sister project. I don't see how it's bad.
Yeah, and once again, let the market determine if it's a success or whatever. But nobody's asking you to buy it. I even think he didn't say this to me, but I think James wanted to ensure that people with pines had access to get them, and then he's been going out of his way with this 10. If you have one, if you have 10, the mudra, and then even just being on the Discord. So the Discord's growing. Bananas. Speaking, we I don't know which way I want to go with this, but did you see the new banana endorsement or the new? Do you have that in your notes?
Is it Laz? I'm not sure how to say the name properly.
Yeah, it's Mother's Milk, the guy who plays Mother's Milk on
Yep.
The Boys. Yeah,
That's way more up your alley. You're more of a pop culture guy than I am.
I'm more of a mag culture guy. I know. But yeah, no, it's a great show on Amazon. Check it out if you're into that kind of superheroes are the bad guys thing. It's very entertaining. But yeah, it's not like who is it? Wilson Chandler, your boy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, my boy. How's that?
I don't know.
He did like one of my posts one time, so I guess that makes him my boy.
When you called him out.
Well, there was a post where I originally like congratulated him and welcomed him, and then there was definitely a post where I called him out. Yeah.
And then he sold out.
What are you gonna do?
Yep.
I mean, he was never really. It didn't seem like he was excited at all about it, and we'll see what Laz does. Like, I think it's cool to get these guys involved, but it'd be nice if he was actually involved and like would be in the Grove, and things like that. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
hey, we got to get in there first. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I did see a tweet directly from the Nemesis though regarding the Grove. Did you see that?
Yes.
It was basically the same thing that Rare posted in Discord. And man, there was something in that post, that little video that was like, wow.
Yeah, do you want to get into that? Because I think URP broke this story.
Did he really?
It might have gone unnoticed by my eyes. Yeah, he's the one that he slowed that down and must have took a picture or screenshot of a little zoomed in area of the Grove.
Yeah. I didn't see URP. I've been kind of out of touch here the last couple of days, but
you can't pull that's my thing this week.
Yeah, it was. Well, you had the beginning of the week. I took the end of the week.
Okay.
No, actually,
no,
you had the whole week.
I've been.
Well,
whatever.
Ill regards.
Ill regards. Right.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I don't know that. Is that our studio?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, we saw our
or is that our first billboard?
I don't know if it's a billboard, if it's our show. It looks like it's something related to us. I mean, I did notice your picture was first, though. I don't know what that's about.
Well, I read right to left, so you're.
I do too, but if you notice on our award-winning logo, I come up first.
No, you read left to right, but it's okay.
I don't know. I don't do math. Come on.
No, I did see that, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's. I'm excited about that to see what kind of damage we can do in there.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
And so now back to pineapples being able to be taken off a Thetadrop.
Wait, what about you don't want to go back to URP and pineapples being able to take off Thetadrop, or
that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so well, two things, right? So we had the quickest to post on Open Theta. Do you know who won that award?
The quickest to post on Open Theta.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The quickest to post a pine for sale on Open Theta.
Oh, who was it?
It was Char.
Oh.
Yeah, Charizard, friend of the Pinecast. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Char 69, not 68 or 70.
No, not ever. But now, where were you going with URP?
Well, there was a burn-in event.
Yes, that's where I was going. Yes.
Okay, that you alerted me to because I was out of pocket for
Yeah.
the end of the week.
Yeah, so we had a pineapple somehow get burned, and and it was like all pineapples are nice. Like I wouldn't have burned it, but hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, Chief.Theta burned it. So I didn't know who it was at first.
Wait, wasn't it URP?
It was, but he's Chief.Theta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because our buddy Chief NEC, I would have figured maybe that could have been him.
Yeah, I think that he got Chief before Chief was Chief.
Chief got Chef.Theta.
Yeah. Shout out Catch. Exactly.
Oh my God. How does one do that? I would assume that they transferred it to their wallet and then send it to the dead thing after that, because
exactly.
You're not going to whitelist the
No. Yeah,
to your Thetadrop account.
Exactly. It was sent to his MetaMask address, and from there it was transferred to OX00000.
Give or take a few O's.
Give or take quite a few. And somebody was like, "Oh, did you do that on accident?" And URP was like, "No, I didn't type in all those zeros on accident. He purposely did this," and it shows up on Theta Rarity as burned. It's kind of fun.
I did see that. I did have to check to see if that was real, or I've been known to fall for some URP images that aren't true, so I had to verify.
Yeah, same here. Him and Simple tend to try things on us.
I saw him asking, what was he asking Kyle to undo it for him or something?
Yeah, he's like, "Why did you let me have control of my NFTs? Look what I did." Unbelievable.
Oh, did not have that on my bingo card of what is the first crazy thing to happen. But.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it, but you got to expect the unexpected when it comes to URP.
I saw there was 2 pines listed on the Theta Rarity, and I know one of them was Chiefs. I think the other one could be Chiefs as well. I don't know, but
gotcha. Yeah, hey, it's a step in the right direction. Thank you, Thetadrop. About time.
Did you we're just going back and forth, but did you mention the drop date for the bananas?
No, I did not. Well,
yeah,
I was going to say, before we go there, I had made a post the day that the NFTs happened and killed the clock, and I had somebody respond to me and say, "Oh, why should we be excited about being able to get our NFTs off of Thetadrop?" I'm serious. That was somebody's response. And, it made me think, like, there's probably a lot of people that don't care about getting their NFTs off of Thetadrop. There's going to be problems eventually, I think, for some of these projects where you're not going to get full utility out of your NFT until you get it off of Thetadrop. And it's never going to be fully in your possession until you get it off of Thetadrop either. So, those are the reasons that I'm looking to get my stuff off of Thetadrop, just to make sure that it's in my possession, my keys.
So you could mistakenly burn it.
So I can send it to the burn. Yeah. So yeah, let's get back. Go ahead and when's the banana drop?
Oh, it's Cinco de Quattro. So
Cinco de Quattro,
May 4th.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. May the 4th be with you, right?
Yeah, or Cinco de Quattro.
That's potato.
Right.
So.
Okay.
So we started talking a bit about Sushi Cat on Theta TV, and I don't know if you noticed this week there was a random bunch of NFTs that came over to Thetadrop from Theta TV, the Easter eggs.
No, dude, no, I didn't I didn't notice. I think okay. Was I aware? I think so because Thetazilla. Anytime some kind of NFT bullshit happens with Theta TV, crates or Easter eggs or whatever, I'm getting like tagged on the boards about it. Like, hey, Magnum, don't forget, you need to check this out. Like, no, I fucking don't. That's all I know.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not sure how they were earned. I didn't get one, but it just seems to me like, and I don't fully understand the issues with data TV, you know, other than the fact that they don't pay you any T fuel at all for watching, and they say they do.
I've been 0.45. I think I'm at maybe 0.46 something
Yeah.
T fuel for over a year of watching. Loyal
Yeah.
Theta TV watcher.
Yeah, it's nonsense. So I'm assuming that from a streamer's side, there's probably some other issues that I'm just not aware of. So it just feels like, is this like their solution to it? Like, here's $7, here's $5 an egg, you know? But like, what's the point of these things? Like, who literally, like, what are these things going to do? You know, it's like a continuation of the Creator Club. I don't know. Wasn't there supposed to be more with that?
Well, yeah, and did Thetazilla he won some other nonsense thing? Did he ever get that? The last nonsense thing from them and they keep delaying it?
I thought that he did get it, but maybe not. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, have him reach out to Papa Mags at papamags
Well,
at gmail.com.
we'll both get a DM as soon as he listens to this on Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but whatever.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime so you do not miss any rewards and 0 fees so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all safe as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the Doc today.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
We talked a little bit about Symbies. We can get our Symbies off at Thetadrop, right? So there was also a new addition to the Dragon Lair this week, Buddy Theta.
Your boy.
Our boy Buddy Theta, yeah. I love how Buddy Theta is like loves giving you a hard time on Twitter. He's like one of my new favorite followers.
Is he really like you, like another account? Because he is pretty quick and on the spot. And
no, he reminds me of like, oh, he's like a URP type. I feel
yeah,
like.
Who also just got a Dragon.
Yeah, and I think those are related. Those I think one FOMO'd the other.
Interested. Yeah, I saw you changed your Thetadrop name again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. While we're on the topic of incognito.
Yeah, hey, whatever. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But yeah, so back to Symbies. I don't know, just throwing that out there out of the blue.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of the burn season right now for Symbie. It's been highly anticipated by Steamboat.
Did they call this the Great D-Burn?
Oh.
No? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Symbie's Steamboat. Hey, has anything been burnt yet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Quite a few.
No shit.
Yeah, a lot actually. Actually, Steamboat after the first day gave a list. It's like there's been a lot of Kali Primes burned for and a bunch of Sentinel Primes. Those were the two major ones that I had anticipated being burned for. The one that I thought was going to burn the least was Oracle, just because of what it takes to burn it for it and the value that it's selling for right now. But there's been a few of those burned too. So by all means, burn for Oracles. But
is there a burn tracker?
There's not an official burn tracker, but there's an official starting point of the VROA. So we can, with a little basic mathematics.
I hate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Thetazilla doing, man? Get that going, bro.
Yeah, Thetazilla, all he's going to do is ask Frack to do it.
All right.
That's the truth.
Okay. All right. So, and that just started. It didn't start on the 20th, though, did it?
It was Friday. Yeah, it started on Friday, the 21st.
Oh, okay.
So it goes
the
for
21st.
it goes for a month. So plenty of time. I'm still kind of deciding what to do with some of mine, but hey, you don't got to make your decisions till the end of the period. But just know that this is the last chance to get those VROAs, which they are basically the symbiotes version of the dynamic NFTs, right? And they're dynamic based on actual achievements that you're getting in the game. So it's a pretty cool feature. Mints right from the game. So shout out Oxygen, big time.
Yeah, shout out. Did you want to, while we're on Symbies, was there anything you want to talk about from the AMA?
Yeah, no, I mean,
on Saturday.
Yep, Ivory had a nice little AMA yesterday. He just comes on there and takes. He lists it a week beforehand and says, if you got any questions, just write them down. And then Zilla takes them and groups them and, moderates this AMA with all the questions that came in and then gives people. Go ahead.
Is this correct? Because this is how I remembered the past two. They seemed like it followed this trajectory. Was Zilla records and goes through the questions and he gives them to Ivory, and then there's an open question period, and then Blaze just hops in, and then he has a laundry list of questions to ask. It seems like that happened last time and this happened again. I don't know if I'm wrong.
You are correct. No, Blaze, listen, Blaze comes in with the questions. Most of them are good questions. Some of them are, hey, just throwing them out there. But hey, no, it's all good. It's nice to. I think people can appreciate the fact that he's on these things, and he's done probably 6 of them now, where he just invites the community. Anybody that wants to come up and ask me a question, just come up and ask me a question. I'm here right now, giving you my time, and if you have any questions about it, come and get me. I'm right here. And he's done it so many times that I don't even really know of another project that's done that. Not that every project has to, but it was a great AMA. The project is continuing to move forward. There's lots of exciting stuff happening, and yeah, we're certainly looking forward to getting through this burn period. And then by the time the burn period's over, that's it for VROAs, and that chapter is closed. And then it's on to the next thing. And the drop of the game in the Discord to the Discord users should be coming here pretty soon. Not going to put an exact time on it because I'm not in charge of that, but I know there's a lot of work being done on it. And with anything developing, there's always road bumps, and they hit a few. He talked about a few that he hit, and you just work through them and you keep going, and you drop it when it's right rather than force it when it's not right. So I think it's being done proper.
Cool.
Yeah. So did you see how many of the resort worlds ended up getting minted?
I did not.
So there was 1,600 that minted for free, right?
1,600 minted for free?
Yeah. Remember the commons were all free.
Oh, that's included in this? Okay.
No, I'm just giving reference here, and those.
All right, I'm writing it down.
Those minted out in what, like a half an hour, 45 minutes? Like it didn't take very long. And then the ones that cost $20, 1,639.
Wow.
So 39 more of those over the course.
And those were $20 a piece.
$20 each. Yep. So that's 32 grand.
32K.
Yeah.
I'll just write 1K.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's funny because a bunch of them didn't get minted. So you got to start wondering, okay, how many of these ones that you need to fulfill the challenges didn't get minted, right?
Well, how many could have been minted?
5 or 6, right? Of the.
No.
Oh, it's like 4,200.
So there's a higher probability those are burned.
Well, if you're just doing, less than half got minted. So,
right.
Yeah,
So
who knows?
So the odds aren't looking good on those.
No, odds aren't looking good. But hey, could have kind of told you that from the start, but nobody asked me. It's probably a better way to do this. I don't think you needed to mint so many. Like these experiences that they were offering for free were nowhere near the value that they were gonna get if this thing minted out. I
Mhm.
think even at 32 grand, you could have more than all of these experiences multiple times over still. Like this thing already paid for itself for even if all of the most rare ones got minted and all of the challenges were fulfilled. So
Yeah, so the free one was a hit.
yeah. Yeah, well everyone wants a free one. I mean, if you see a free mint, you mint it.
If there's a free mint and you're not minting out, then
And it's not
that's
on
telling.
Ethereum. Yeah.
Right, because of
Free
gas
mint
fees.
yeah, free mint
Right.
on Ethereum is still like $7, $10 sometimes.
Right.
Crazy. I was gonna send literally I was gonna send you an RC car.
I
And dude,
know.
I go on there, it's like, oh, $20. $20 to
I
send this
saw
thing?
that.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Insane. How do you deal with it? It's
I
crazy.
can't justify that.
No, that's tough, man.
It's more than it's something free, and it's way more than the
Yeah.
thing is worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, I know we're bouncing all over here, but there was one other thing about bananas that I wanted to ask. Did you see the tweet with the peel effect?
Yep.
What did you think about that?
I thought it was very cool.
Do you think that those are all different bananas within the project, or do you think that that's what this dynamic NFT is? Like somehow, like with the lore going through the time portal and getting this peel effect, and now all of a sudden this is a part of the dynamic NFT to get to that like skull state, basically, like the skeletal.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
What do
know
you
either.
think? What do you think? Since you brought it
I
up.
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it's related because it was posted peel effect, and it just seems like that would tie in somehow with the dynamic NFTs. But maybe I'm reaching. I have no idea. That's just my thoughts. But if you're
Okay.
but now it makes me wonder, like, that's a hard decision to make on its own. Like if you have because the beginning of that pine looked nice to start with. But now if you're doing this peel effect, like are you
Pine or
losing
banana?
I sorry, banana. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
But so now if you do this peel effect, you're basically seems like you'd be losing that initial banana and getting a peeled down version. You know what I mean? Like so
Okay.
I don't know. I'm interested to see where it goes. But
Yeah. Let just let's. It's not even out yet. Let's see what's
yeah,
going on.
right.
Right.
Agreed. But speaking of things that are out, how about Tygonia open
I
in the sandbox?
It is. I haven't checked it out yet. I need to. I
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little like I said, I was out of it this weekend and I feel like I missed it. I missed out.
Yeah. It's been a crazy late and part of the week for me as well. I didn't get a chance to get in there. I've actually never been in the sandbox, so it is something I need to get in there and play around with. But I did see that HGH on his stream was jumping into Tygonia. So it looks like, and I've heard good things about it. So it looks like fun. So I certainly
Staking is still off right now, right? There's still
not yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
that
there's
could be
some
our next timer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw something about an audit. They're just finishing a second audit or something.
Is that for anti-money laundering or is that
I don't know. I don't know.
no, I'm just busting. Going through the other, the
I got you. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Yeah, I should. Well, this is funny. You bring this up. I do need to try it out, and then we can talk about it again. Unlike when you were telling me, hey, let's bring up unicorn dicks, and then
Yeah.
I was telling you, shouldn't you figure out what it is first before you bring it up? And you're like, no, let's bring it up and then I'll figure it out. And then you've never said anything else about it.
Well, I'm
Is that
sorry.
fair? Is that fair?
No, it is fair. And you know what? It was on like things that I wanted to do this week too, and I never got it. I did go into the announcement and read it. So basically what it looks like is they're looking for you can be a part of the lore. Like the community can join in and write lore for these different parts of the story and get it like etched into this project that they're creating. So maybe we should spam it with some Pop and Mags like detective action or something,
Yeah, I have to get back into it. There's this new app that it took me to, I think called Heartbeat. I'm looking at my phone right now, which is like I don't know, it's like a different type of Discord type uh, thing, I think. So, lore events coming soon. We're big fans of coming soon.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm glad you brought them up because honestly, like, I'm pretty much a fan of all projects that don't talk about other projects. Does that make sense?
No, I'm
Like,
confused.
well, do you ever hear those guys like bad mouthing any other project?
No.
No, because they're
No.
working on their project, right? Just like they
Yeah.
should be. Same
Right.
thing with like imaginary friends. You ever hear them talk bad about other projects?
No.
Never.
No.
Pines, never. Symbies, never. Pugs, never. Like these guys, there's a lot of creators out there that they're just focused on their own projects. And that to me, that's how it should be, right?
I think you had me confused because I mean, like, you could say they could be talking positive about other projects.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. That's all good. Yeah. I
Right.
mean, for sure. And there's plenty of times where it's like, oh, trying to come up with a bridge between projects, and that's all great and everything, but to go out of your way from your own project to just throw mud at another one, it just doesn't make sense to me. So
Yeah.
wanted to get
Agreed.
that out there.
Okay.
All
Good to
right,
know.
so you're gonna love this, and it scares me a bit. We have a new listener.
What does that mean? Who?
Mrs. Popper is
What?
Mrs. Popper is now a fan of the Papa Mags Pinecast.
Who does she like better?
Well, I'm not asking her that, but she had a nice long road trip this weekend and downloaded a bunch of episodes. So I don't know if you saw any recent uptick in activity on iOS phones, but she now is
Oh God.
yeah, she's involved and she's like cracking some of the more recent jokes. So
Oh God.
we got something. We're going to a game, a Yankee game, May 15th.
Sorry.
And no, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool.
she's like, oh yeah, it's a month after tax day. And I was like, well, tax day is now the 18th. And she's like, yeah, I know, it's a joke from the Pinecast. Get it? Oh man, she had me cracking up.
Oh wow.
So yeah, she's now like, trying
Let's
to,
get some deep cuts.
yeah, no, she, I think she wants us to help make her famous, to be quite honest. Like she wants to like she's she's all about providing content. And I was like, you know what? This is a great week for some content from you because we were a little short. But so, she doesn't really
You've never
know.
been a little short.
I was when I was little. She doesn't really know too much about NFTs and how it works. Like we've had basic conversations and she understands at a basic level, but she didn't know what Discord was. She's like, what's Discord? And, I explained it to her and she gets it. And she's like, man, this whole time she's like, she thought it was like an AOL private chat. It's like,
Close.
yeah, I guess kind of, but with upgraded a bit.
Yeah.
So, and she also, so she listened all the way back to the episode with Amy.
Oh,
Yeah,
friend of the Pinecast.
yeah,
Amy.
absolutely. And she says that Austin is approved as far as she's concerned. That
Really?
it's a great city for it because right outside the hotel, there's plenty to do. she was very glad to hear that I gave her a shout out on that episode because she had just been to Austin. So, cha-ching, points on that
What?
one.
And points for me for not cutting that out.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. See?
Much appreciated. So yeah, you can points for you. 100 points for you.
Gryffindor, right.
No, I was thinking whose line is it anyway, but
Oh, right.
yeah. So she comes through with that and she's, now she's like, "Oh, you can use this as content." It's like I'm giving you all this content now.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we got a new fan. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. No, I figured that you would enjoy that.
You said you had something to tell me, and you said wasn't going to be like putting me in a street fight like you usually do. But very surprised and happily surprised,
Yeah, and she must have listened to like 4 or 5 of them.
Poor girl. Oh my
man.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's fun. So yeah, I'm a little nervous now.
There's a lot. I mean, you got to think a lot of large numbers. I mean, there's a lot of hours and minutes and seconds of content. No way she's gonna get through all that to find all the other stuff.
Oh yeah. All right, easy. I probably shouldn't have told you this because now it's going to be my detriment.
Hey, well, when is she coming on West Sherwin?
Oh man, she's probably got the invite in her email already.
Well, hopefully, if Wes doesn't listen, which he better, but if he doesn't, then let Wes know that hey, reach out to Mrs. Popper and let's get Mrs. Popper on. Be huge for ratings. You think Wes 1 was big?
Yeah.
Mrs. Popper? Woo! Are you kidding me?
Oh man, I'm not sure I've ever been more scared.
Oh, I think this is a great thing. I think this is a great thing.
You would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man. Yeah, so I only had one other thing over here. There was a new token created this week, the Apex token from Rob's boy Austin. Austin Petros.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
is he a friend of the Pinecast?
I'm not sure. I hope so. We'll see. I'm not 100%. But hey, listen, he's a good guy for sure. Helps Rob out with a ton of stuff. And my thing lately has been just getting into as many of these like TNT 20 tokens as I can. You see that they're available and you just throw a little bit at it and you hope one of them sticks. So when we saw the liquidity pool go live, dip my toes in a little bit.
Which liquidity pool? Just we have some new listeners.
It's swap.theta. So you can go or thetaswap.io. That one, they're connected to Theta.
Well, isn't there different types of liquidity? Like there was one liquidity pool we've covered before.
Yeah,
I mean,
this one's on Thetaswap.
This one's on Thetaswap.
Yeah,
okay.
This one's on Thetaswap. That's the more general one. That's easier to get on there.
Well, there was this other one where they had to shut it down and they had multipliers and stuff like that.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, good. All right.
I don't think I ever had anything to do with that one. So
okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying, people listening aren't.
Yeah. I mean, a liquidity pool, all it is just giving people access to a token, right? And the market is going to bear what the token's value is based on the exchange rate. But without a liquidity pool, there's no way to access Apex token. Without a liquidity pool, there's no place to access Psych token. There's just there's no way.
Okay.
So that's
I'm sorry. I think I hampered you.
No, not at all. But
stymied you.
So got some Apex. Was happy about it. Bunch of people got Apex after me. Was happy about that. And then all of a sudden, I noticed that you can't sell Apex on the swap site. You can only buy it. So it made sense why no one was selling. But Austin got notified.
That normal?
No, it's not normal, obviously, but I think there was just a glitch in the code that didn't get picked up because he's got a very unique token where every time that you send some or use some, a portion of it gets burned, and a portion of it also goes to like this account where those funds are then given out to people that own the token. I don't know. There, you can read about it. It's like on apextoken.net, I believe it is. It's very interesting. So I figured, whatever, give it a try. But yeah, you couldn't sell it. He got
Wait,
notified. Yeah.
The thing about it sounds like the thing about Apex token though. If you can you sell now, or you will be able to sell.
Oh, now you can. Yeah, because
It seems like Apex token you'd want to sell at the top.
you might want to. I
Get
get
it?
it.
Like
The
it's like
Apex.
for double reasons.
Yeah, sell it at the Apex for sure.
Thank
But long story short, Apex couldn't be sold, so he swapped it out with APX, and now we got a new token. So, and he also gave us a little juice, a little extra juice with our
Us?
because, well, me.
Don't
And,
speak then for both of us if I'm
well,
not getting the juice.
us Apex holders. I'm so sorry. So
Okay. Well, I'm like, who else are you talking about? You're only talking to me.
yeah, well, I've
So
got a mouse.
Apex previous to this was a complete buyer's market.
Yes.
Hmm.
Now it's an actual market. So
He fixed the glitch.
he did, but not the glitch Lou.
Yeah. Well, luckily he wasn't burnt.
Yeah, right, man. That would have been a mistake. Ouch.
Yee.
All right, man. Well, hey, that's all I got. Unless you got some more stuff over there, you want to?
No, I do, but I'm gonna remember later tonight what I would have said.
Oh, cool.
So
That works out great.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, hey guys, I hope you guys have a great week. Got a very special show coming up next week.
Oh, not this week. Right. Next week.
Yeah.
If you listen this far,
Yeah.
we're gonna string you low. Wait till next week. You're just my God.
You're probably going to want to just skip this one and listen to next week.
But you
you've
won't know
already-
that until you listen to this
You've
one.
already listened to it, so too bad. All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you on the boards.
Welcome, Mrs. Popper.
Oh boy.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Kyle's Hot Tub.